Let's look around the graveyard a bit more. This tombstone is big and fancy and has a door on the front. Inside there's a document and a weird little metal object. Read up. BTL. Describes the 29 burial wishes of Chad Bershali and a weird sequence of letters. Object? Key fragment. Is that for the tree? Picked out. Also the same thing. Also a sequence of letters. And object. Another key fragment. And for this I need Safe Kraken, and I don't have that. Do I have any form of Safe Kraken? I don't think I have, and I think I need a book to learn it, actually. So, we'll not solve this right now. Another thing for a big list of things we'll do later. Ah, there's something. Some whiskey. I'm going around, digging caves, getting stuff. A nice picnic. Why ever I do that, but I'm gonna take everything. Some foods that give speed and maximum AP. These give 3 though, and I think the speed will not help too much. I think. New stuff. Soda crackers. Rest of the day. This gives spooky resistance. But this gives mysticality, which helps us way more at the moment. To look at the other side. I don't... Oh, yeah, I did. Everything looks the same here. Nothing to get here. Why are you standing there? Can I help you? Skeleton doesn't seem particularly threatening apart from being a general reminder of your immortality. Talk to him. Hello? Who are you? My name is Bernard, but lower your voice. They'll hear us. Who, the cultists? Yes. Not a fan. They're reanimating dead people's skeletons. I don't want to be reanimated. It sounds horrible. Can you imagine having to walk around without your skin on? How embarrassing, not to mention cold. Sure, well, Plus, I mean, dying's hard enough. Who wants to come back to life just when you've got used to being dead, right? I could see that. Please, can you do something? I don't want them to find me. I'll let you know when it's safe. Thanks. I'll just hang back here until the coast is clear. Should I tell him that he's a skeleton? Okay, where do I have these skull ships here? And dorsal van. Can I make a few, just in case? Oh, I have too many. Okay. I'm prepared at least now. Okay, does it mean that there's cultists? Yeah, there is cultists here. You're not going to get past the barrier of will and bones without, well, making it so there's no barrier of will and bones around here anymore. Dispel them. Poof. Okay, can I sneak up on those guys? Ooh. These cultists look like they are barely maintaining control over that skeleton. Interrupt the ritual, wait a while and see what happens. You hide behind the tombstone and wait. After a few moments, the skeleton wrestles itself from the cultist's control and goes on a rampage. Bones and teeth fly everywhere, none of them belong to the skeleton. If that gives you any indication how the fight turns out. Seemingly satisfied with the carnage it has caused, the skeleton scratches something into the ground and then shuffles off into the south. Freedom for the skeleton. Horrifying concept of Naxmax. This is what the skeleton wrote. Must be its name? Wretch. Okay, more like its feeling. Needs stench resistance. Okay, just a second. Oh, nothing in there. Okay, do I have still stench resistance? I think I had a flower somewhere, so... There we go. I got sticky note. Okay, let's change that up again. Sticky note. Examine it. The note says abracadabra. That's got to be important. Stick it to journal. Okay, got that. Didn't I get an X-Max book? Read it. Probably pretty dangerous. Yeah, sure. Gives you Rain of Teeth skill. Is that an AoE? Finish reading. You got withered muscles. Minus melee attack damage. Well, my melee attack damage was crap anyway, so... there's not much to destroy there. You feeling better? Nope. And we're gonna talk to you the next time, I presume. Okay, and for now, we're gonna leave the reboot hill. We'll return for all the stuff that we need to. Okay, now to the Baker Boys. Bakery has definitely seen better days. Oh, I didn't want to come in. Want to see if something's out there first. I cannot forage any of this. Maybe because I'm full. Nothing on the shelves. Garbage. Open is long cold. More garbage. Where do they keep all the bread? Did they eat it? These teenagers seem dispirited and are trying to drown their sorrow with big mugs of water. Maybe they misunderstood the idiom. Hey, you boys wouldn't know about some bread that went missing, would you? Nuts, I told you we've got in trouble, Billy. Shut up, Jerry. Way to just blab everything, dude. Calm down, you two. The mayor just wants his bread back. Hand it over and the trouble you're in will be minimal. It ain't that simple, Eddie. We sold that bread for me to start up this bakery. Why? Because we wanted to make something of our lives. Everyone in Brentwood is just bums. But like everyone needs bread, right? So we figured we'd make it big. Okay, well, no problem. We leave the mayor and the bread you make and call it even. Oh yeah, no problem, except for the fact that we don't know a dang thing about making bread, it turns out. All we ended up with this is weird lumps. Aw, that ain't true, Billy. The last loaf we tried was almost right. Well, sure. The one was nearly edible, but we were practically out of ingredients. Maybe I can help. I might know someone. I know a place. I don't have time. No, I'm not gonna just make bread. With my mysticality, I guess. Okay, I know a place where they can get lots of grain. We can use that. I know a place where you can get more grain. They have so much. They'll never notice if you boys take some of it. Quite. Hey, that sounds like a good deal. We wouldn't even need much, just enough to figure a recipe out and start making enough meat to buy our own. Okay, I'll draw you on the map. Okay? Sneak out to Kellogg's Ranch to fill a few bags of grain. After a couple of tries, the boys hit on a decent bread recipe and big enough to cover what was stolen from the mayor. And now they have infinite bread. Because they can make infinite for the town. I call that win-win. Okay. Next problem dealt with, and it was not the crazy guy. Since your horse is smart enough to automatically follow the trail without much micromanagement, you have some time on your hands. This might be an opportune chance to practice those sweet pistol spinning moves the big name gunfighters use. Every shout out could use a little extra razzle dazzle. I don't have the moxie to do it though, so I better leave it before you drop my gun. Hello. Next problem dealt with. Sure did. Thank goodness for that. Another missing payday would have caused a riot for sure. Glad I avoided that. Okay, next problem. Next I want to do the stolen yeast. We take our yeast supply very seriously here in Brentwood, and the dang yeasty gang made off with the whole lot. A couple of fellas said they saw the loitering around the old brewery, so that's probably where they've made their hideout. We need that yeast back. Are they also trying to brew their own stuff? Ew, all the way over here. Old Schmaltz Brewery. Okay. Harvest that. Got some gin. In we go. What do you think, Gary? Can we trust those guys? I smell what it is. A brewery. Do goblins have beer? Beer? Oh, booze. V2 fermenting special cactus juice. Is it good? Can't ever remembering. Ew. I'd not drink it. Let me guess. Something went wrong with your brewing? Beer hose. Says beer hose. You're not really sure what purpose it might have served. This fellow's too scared to talk to you. He's just totally freaked out about yeast. And this guy, is he wasted? The guy's hat knocked off and covered with yeast. Got that one. It's a beer vat, or at least it's a vat. It's not guaranteed to actually contain beer. It's almost pure ethanol. Ugh. Oh, this gives 5 mysticality. Not as much as my leader's mask, so I'm gonna leave it. Do I have to kill this beast? Excuse me. Some kind of crazy yeast monster has apparently broken loose from the bats and eaten some of the bandits. I guess they brewed up something they couldn't put down. They could barely control it. You have to hop in too if you want to prevail here. Okay. Hopefully this helps. Please don't kill me. 52 spook damage to all enemies. It's actually bad in this one. But we're gonna stick with the single target. Should I try the... No, we're gonna just attack. I'm gonna let Gary deal with the defense. Doesn't help anyway, just goes through everything. Okay. Attack. Easy, no? The remains of the horrible yeast beast. I guess you could take some back to the mayor. Probably still good, right? Half a ton of yeast. So this whole yeast theft biz doesn't seem to have gone well for you guys. And no, geez, are you a bounty hunter? Relax, the mayor just wants his yeast back. He didn't say anything about hauling you in. Okay. Well, the yeast is in that revolving pile. So what happened here? Well, we got bored of bread is all. I know a bit about brewing, and we figured we could camp back with a couple of kegs. Nobody would mind so much that we stole the yeast. No offense, but it seems like you aren't much of a brewer. Hey. Well, ideally. You wouldn't end up with ravenous yeast monster. That wasn't my okay. I guess it was my fault, but I understand what happened. Those vats are old, and we didn't clean them properly first because we were in a hurry. I think there were some frogs living in one of them. You figured out you could use the extra hops? Haha. Sure you got it figured out? Be more careful next time. Okay, if you're sure you got it figured out, you should set up shop in Dirtwater. Oh? Yeah, it's turning out quite a little metropolis. Love to have my own place. Okay, I'll check it out. I will get some beer cans as well. That guy is still wasted. What about the other one? You happy that I saved ya? He's too grumpy to talk to you. He's just angrily muttering about yeast. Arrest him then. You're under arrest. For what? Stealing about a handful of yeast? Yes. And the sentence for that is what? About 3 days in jail? And Bradwood does not actually have a jail? Alright, I'll let you off with a warning this time. Just because I don't want you on the back of my horse. Okay, back to Bradwood then. A goblin is wandering along the path, muttering and ranting out aloud to itself. As you get close enough to hear, Gary gasps. Oh gosh, such language of filthy speaking. What they say. Terrible and hard to translating, but to do having with spore going into a wrong crevice, and also human insult Gary not understanding? Whoa. Why not you cramming an entire baguette up your icing bureau? What? Go marrying a bagel muffin chucker. Should Gary talk to them? They seem pretty upset. Should Gary do that? We'll let Gary handle it. Maybe he has better translation understanding than we do. He tries to converse with the goblin, getting visibly more and more aggravated. Eventually, he returns, shaking his head. Never am meeting a goblin with such rudeness. Sounds like they picked up some choice human curse words somewhere too. Not understanding those, but you're not believing how they're telling me to popping. Okay. What a rude little goblin. If we ever meet them again, I'm gonna tell them off. Okay. Okay, dealt with that. Next one, please. Missing mail, overdue book, locking permit. I'm gonna deal with those two first because it doesn't, it shouldn't sound like I'm just doing it for me. This is for me, so I'm doing that last. Let's go with the missing mail next. Our last bunch of mail never got here. We don't know if something happened to the mailman or what. Go talk to Reginald in the bunkhouse. He used to be a mailman, so he can tell you where to start your search. What bunkhouse? Oh, this bunkhouse. Good. Who is the right person? Howdy, are you Reginald? Who the forty are you? Name's Sirius Silverblood. The mayor's got me investigating some missing mail. Said you could give me a line of where to start looking. Oh. Yeah, alright. I gave up being a mailman a couple of years ago, but I doubt they've changed the system much. All the mail headed here used to go through a way station just southwest of here. I'll mark it on the map. Thank you. Leave it to your whatever you're doing. Okay. There it is. We'll see. Hopefully nothing bad. Too bad happened in there. That guy again. Doesn't have enough already. Stop spooing. Oh no, he's immune. I forgot about that. Gary, can you deal with it? Good thing that Gary is so OP. I completely forgot that he was immune. That would have cost me my head. If it weren't for sweet little Gary. It says postal service property, no trespassing. So I'm gonna trespass. Unimportant business note, of course. Don't even want to know what bureaucratic processes were involved in the placement of this outhouse. Stacking of all newspapers. There's an undelivered letter underneath the stacks addressed to Roy Bean. Okay. Gonna go to Roy and give it to him. Nothing interesting. Blank postcard. Somebody has removed all the funnies, so there's really no reason to care about them. Article about how they had to change the name of Boot Hill Cemetery to Reboot Hill Cemetery because of the skeletons in there coming back to life. Cabinet is full of maps, but you have no idea what any of them mean. Maybe you could ask about it in the post office in Dirtwater. Maybe. Big map of whole region, lots of confusing little annotations on it. Okay, so I need to go to Dirtwater to solve this. But first, I remember something that we had something about delivering to a ranch. I don't know which of the ranches though. Don't remember anymore. I think Hellstorm Ranch. There's a deep, gravelly exhalation of breath behind you, and you realize it's been ambushed by a hell cow. Stay back, beast. Ouch. Still stay back, beast. Kill it, Gary, before he kills me. Okay, still back. We had something to deliver there. I mean, there's nothing there, but still. Where would I put that? I had that. It was for this station. Where was that? The diary? Didn't read that yet. Most of it uneventful, describing the life of a woman who likes books and isn't interested in much else. Ends with a passage about a soldier from a nearby fort warning her about some kind of danger he wouldn't specify, so she moved her most valuable books to the cellar. Okay. I had a package. delivered here? Or did they just take the stuff out of the package and it actually didn't have anything to do with putting the stuff here? I have a letter for Roy Bean though. I was pretty sure I had something for here. Why did I never look at that? Doesn't help me in any way, but it could have. Maybe it could have. Okay, I have no idea. I thought this was gonna help, but it didn't. My mistake. Roy Bean. Off on the side of the trail, you spot a cactus that doesn't look quite right. Specifically, it doesn't look right because it has a goblin face. As you get closer, you become pretty sure that it's actually just a goblin in a cactus outfit. It gives you some annoyed side-eye and tries to wave you away, but the cactus arms aren't very mobile. Do you know a guy called Cactus Bill? Shh. Away going. We're gonna talk to it ourselves, what you're gonna try. Why are you inside a cactus? Watching cactus herd for keeping safe from predator. What predator? Any predator. Desert tortoise, cactus eagle, other goblins. No going away. You're ruining my disguise. Help them out. The disguise is not very great. A cactus not really having a goblin face. Oh. Yeah, I'm helping. You cast a little spell to make the goblin's disguise look more effective. It's so effective, in fact, that you'll lose track of which cactus was a goblin and can't find him. So you shrug and head on to your way. Did I just turn him into a cactus? That could have happened. No guarantees here. Found this letter addressed to you. A letter? Hand over the letter. He opens it, reads it, snorts nervously, and tosses it into the fireplace behind him. Thanks anyway. Okay. At least I got some XP for it. Guess that was pretty old. It wasn't anything. Maybe it was spam whale and he was not very grateful that we brought it to him. What was my next thing that I should do? Adding the dirt water for the post. Nice. Oh, okay. Mountains have to go up through the pass. Okay, where is the post office? Here we go. Maybe they can help. Hey, I need some help tracking down some missing mail. How do you mean? A mail delivery went missing on the way to Bradwood, and I'm hunting it on behalf of the mayor. The local mail station has a bunch of route maps, but I don't know which one I need. Well, that information ain't exactly secret, but it ain't supposed to give it out either. A delivery gone missing is bad news, though, so I suppose it's alright just this once. Wait here a second. After a couple of minutes, she comes back with a sheet of note papers. Okay, so each map has a code number on it, see? Based on region and direction on travel. She explains how to work out the code you need and gives you a sheet for reference. Okay. I hope my character knows what it's doing. Because if not, I have to solve it. And that's usually ending bad. Okay, back to the postal way station. We passed by two guys. Oh, those guys again. Okay. Let's give them a beating. Hopefully they don't give one to me. Oh no, please leave Gary alone. One of you. Gary's gonna reproduce. Ouch. Okay, we're gonna cast something on you. And hopefully this is done enough to deal with both of you. There we go. Okay, can I now decipher all that stuff? Use a cheat sheet to find a route map that leads to Bradwood. Follow the map. Okay, Chuck's house. Something about this house makes you suspicious. You can't quite put your finger on it. The place looks perfectly normal after all. But you can't shake the feeling that there's something very wrong going on here. Maybe just being paranoid. Maybe it's the window. Or the spooky tree. This tree looks like he wants a hug, but I don't recommend that. It's probably just pretending to be friendly so it can suck out your soul. Those two are fine though, right? Unmarked grave, no name or anything on it. A cellar door. Man, I bet it's all kinds of horror down there, like some kind of medieval torture dungeon. Okay, what do you say, Yuri? Scary, this is a scaring place. There's something creepy about it, it's very quiet. Many terror scary is betting. What about the front door? You approach the door hesitantly. You shouldn't be getting yourself into a bad situation. Knock. Knock on the door. A voice inside calls you. Come in. It's open. It's always open. Can I look in here first? Because I'm kind of curious about the torture dungeon. But maybe they're gonna be mad when I just go into the cellar. Maybe I can go in afterwards. The door creaks open. You step inside the house. The interior is an absolute nightmare. The walls are covered with rusty chains and hooks, as well as a variety of wicked-looking knives and shears. A man of intermediate age, slightly hunched posture, grins widely as you enter, his eyes gleaming. He's standing near a large puddle of blood on the floor. My name is Chuck. Welcome to my little blood and breakfast. You what? Blood and breakfast. Sorry, I have a lisp. A lisp? Yes, it makes lot sound like what? Okay. And beat and breakfast. I see. People also tell me I emphasize words oddly. I don't get that at all. Do I need to be alarmed? It's a large collection of steel chains and hooks, as well as knives, shears, and a bladed implement. Everything is covered with rust, or possibly dried blood, or possibly both. Ask Chuck about them. Ah, you've noticed my collection. Yeah, it's dramatic. It all belonged to my father and his father before him. They were butchers. And you? Huh. I do a little bit, but not professionally. I broke with family tradition to run my little blood and breakfast. Okay. There's nothing very unusual, but you notice 2 jars of tea leaves labeled Sleepy Thyme and Early Grape. Yes, I cut a lot of stuff and it's still hot. Okay, what about the blood? You recently doing a little bit of that butchering? I can't help but notice you have a giant pool of blood on your floor. Blood? No. I can't see why you think that. As this is certainly like blood, but it is tomato soup. Tomato soup. Yes, I spilled my lunch. Very clumsy of me. I was just getting started cleaning up when you arrived. I see. Can I look into your cellar? Is that okay? He's staring at you. Notice that his left eye has a tendency to drift sideways as he stares at the rest and reset when he blinks, which is not often enough. Excuse me? Yes, how can I help you? You said you're running a bed and breakfast here. That's what I said, yes. Could I have a look at the guest room? What's on the menu? Has a main meal been seen here recently? Why yes, my last guest was his mailman. Such a nice fellow. It's a shame he is no longer with us. I hope you just mean that he left. I like to think that he'll always be here in spirit. What's on the menu? Homemade sausages and tomato soup. I also have a special tea blend that's a real knockout. Special tea blend? Yeah, very special herbal blend that puts my guests right to sleep. It's very effective. What kind of sausages do you offer? Long pork sausages, my grandfather's own recipe. You just say long pork? That's right, I make them longer than usual pork sausages. They're more filling that way. This is puzzling and uncomfortable for many different reasons. Could I have a look at your guest room? It's in the cellar, but I'm afraid it's unavailable at the moment. My last guest has only just checked out and I'm still cleaning up the mess. Oh, thanks. Then I'm gonna look the other way around. Sorry, that's private. That's my blood room. You what? My blood room. My bedroom. Oh, right. Gotcha. Gary, keep a lookout, because I'm gonna have a looky down there. It's locked, but it's locked to keep you out or keep something in. Whoa, it's a Plo-Co lock. Those things are unpickable. How do I get down there? How do I get down there? Can I maybe give him a tea? You suppressively swept the labels of the teas. Chuck doesn't seem to have noticed. Okay, so maybe I can get the normal tea, he gets sleep tea, and then I can go into his cellar. Chuck is staring at you, okay? Can I ask about the teas now? Oh, that reminds me, I left the kettle on. The water should be boiling by now. Would you care for a cup of tea? No thanks, I'm good. Jack pours himself a cup of tea and sips at it while staring at you. After a bit, he starts to look drowsy. Oh my, I'm coming over all sleepy. Perhaps I should get my flat down for a few minutes. It has been a long day. Please excuse me. Okay. His bloodroom, or perhaps battle. Enter. Hello. Pretty sure we're gonna have to kill him at some point. Going through his drawers seems like maybe not a good idea. Here's a key for the top of the top of the dresser, though. Yoink, yoink indeed. Good night's sleep to you. He's probably gonna come down after us. Probably just pretending. We unlock the door and seal ourselves about what you see. Go in. Doesn't look nearly as horrifying down here as expected, unless you're particularly horrified by an unmade bed. Ah, missing bag of mail. Book left of previous guest. Advanced beancraft, lost in how to pick them. Dangerous advanced next max. Why would you leave those here? Blank postcard. What's up with the blank postcards? What are they for? Wait, I need to go down there. I need the mail. Let me read the stuff, because maybe a fight's coming up. I'm not sure. Already learned everything this book has to teach you. Lockpicking expertise. Okay. Then we're gonna sell it later. Okay, we have bean wall or butter bean. We'll go for the bean wall. I wanted to learn that like forever, but there's always something else coming up. Wallet can take 3 hits. Okay, cool. What about the next max? Dark Howdy skill. Sounds interesting, I take that. Say hello to evil. Gain 10 mysticality, lose 5 muscle and moxie. Disables opponents for 1 round. Okay, so buffing and CC. We get clouded eyes. Minus pistol attack damage. Okay, I cannot do anything anymore, but that's what I have Gary for. As you're climbing up the cell, a mailman approaches you. Oh man, thank goodness you found my mail. This mail bag is yours? Yeah, I've been stressed out lately, so I took a day off and rented a room here for a sort of mini vacation. Chucky's a great guy, a little weird I guess, but a real personable. And his cooking is great. Tomato soup and those great big sausages. His tea did wonders for my insomnia too. It did seem pretty effective. Anyway, I forgot my mailbag wasn't sure where I left it, so I've been retracing my steps for ages. Thanks for finding it. Sure, no problem. Here you go. The mailman walks away with the bag over his shoulder, whistling a cheerful tune. Well, that's sorted, I guess. So he was a nice guy after all. Is he still sleepy? Sleepy. He's sleeping pretty loudly, but you should be careful not to wake him anyway. Good night, sleep, Chuck. Okay. Oh, back to Bradwood it is. Okay, maybe we can get one more quest going, depending on how long it takes. Okay. Okay, not about the lumber. There was still something to do. Okay, the overdue book. A library only got 4 books, so it's serious business when somebody doesn't return one. Our record says it was loaned out to a lady named Alexandria. Oh. I think she did, and I think I got all her books. Not yet. Oh, So the books are still in the house. They took everything else, but not that. Why would I? You encounter a goblin chef out harvesting produce. By which I mean knocking lumps off a cactus. It gives you some really side-eye when it sees you. Hey you, human. You keep me away from these lumps that are mine. Or maybe I am cooking you instead. What? You goblins don't people to eating, do you? Ah, no, gross. I did saying that to scare you away. Did you scared? Yeah, a little. Nice. Let's talk to him, he seems friendly. So, what's cooking? Lumps. Okay then. Instead of bashing the cactus apart, have you considered cutting it up with a knife? What? To considering cactus with knife to cutting. Ah, yes, another chefman suggesting this. But texture all wrong. Here you can have in these pans. They don't goblin legs fitting. Thank you, I guess. The gift resistances. Maybe useful at some point, not right now. Let me guess, it's not in here? Or in here. Oh, it is. Well, bad for the library in Brightwood, but they have the book. They may need to file a complaint about them burning it. Half of it. Well, that's a real bag of bitter. Oh well, everyone mostly skipped the words and just looked at the pictures anyway. And mostly just the bottom half of the picture, so that's alright. At least the captions are still there, I guess. The mayor glances at the list of problems posted on the wall. Okay, we still have the logging permit before we can ask them about our wood. We're running out of trees around here. Need to expand our operation. The problem is we need a logging permit. Okay, when do I need to go to get that? Wait, did he say? Oh, great. Forest is still standing. I don't know. Did I get a new... Please tell me I got a new location. Well, great. Maybe I can ask him again. Where do you need to go again? Oh. You helped me out quite a bit so I can give you something for the bridge. I'm gonna help him anyway. Let's help him with the logging permit. Gary, did you pay attention? Because I didn't. Guess you should try help the mayor get what logging permit from Ghostwood bureaucrats. Okay, Ghostwood. Thank you, Gary. You're always paying so much attention. Ghostwood. Oh no, was that the town? Oh no. I remember which one that was. I wonder how many stuff we need to do to get one single permit. There's an open grave here. Okay. Jump! Some bones. Okay. In the office first, I presume. How can I be of service? Finally, I'm here on behalf of the Mayor of Brightwood. He needs a permit to do some logging in this area. I see. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. I just need to review the logging records and make sure there are no disqualifying incidents. Go to the Department of Records, which is 2 doors down, and tell them I need the Brightwood file pertaining to logging. Is something wrong? Not yet. I'm just stealing myself in anticipation. Okay, 2 doors down. So, this one? Pick up a file. You want the Department of Records, that's next door. Okay. Okay. Department of Records. I need a file. I'm supposed to pick up a file on the town of Brightwood. One moment, please. Brightwood, Applewood, Underwood, Brightwood. Bakerwood? No, Brightwood. Must be a suburb. Okay, Brightwood. Which section do you need? Logging records. That file section has been downgraded from disuse. You'll need to pick it up from the adjunction department record next door, naturally. Bring it back to where you got it and then put it in the official inter-department document transfer folder for you. Is that really necessary? Absolutely, you can transfer documents between departments with inter-department document transfer folder. It's unthinkable. Okay, so I was at the right address. Login department. Alright, 1 second. What's wrong? Well, these pages are all loose. I can't give them to you like this. What if they're blown away? Just taking them next door. They'll be giving me documents for that. It will be fine. No, what if there's a freak gust of wind as soon as you leave here? Well, maybe we can stick them together. What do you propose? Well, fortunately, I happen to be one person in town officially authorized to use stapler. So you'll staple them together. I'd be glad to, but I don't have a stapler. Of course you don't. Don't worry, all you have to do is go to the Department of Requisition next door and requisition one. So I bring a stapler and you'll give me a file. I need to requisition a stapler. Alright. First we'll need to fill out a requisition form. Figured. Last name. Oh no, what did I pick? I completely forgot. Okay. First name. Middle name. Was I called Justice? I think I do. Okay, where's my identification card? What did I say? Justine. Okay, almost the same. Let's try this out. Cake or pie? Your dessert preference. Cake or pie? Both. Where's the both button? Well, actually, I prefer something entirely different. Look, I have 2 boxes here. There's cake and the other one says pie. I have to put a check mark on one of them. Who's it gonna be? Well, cake then. Well, despite that, everything seems to be in order. Here's a stapler. I think I will have to remember this, so cake, cake, remember cake. Okay, now can you now staple it? Here you got the stapler. Great, there's nothing better than a new stapler smell. Can I have that logging report now? You bet. Here you go, freshly stapled. Now put it in the file. I'm back with the papers. Alright, let me put those in the official inter-department document transfer folder for you. There you are. Now we go back to the beginning. I got the file for you. The Brightwood logging records? Fine, let's have a look. Oh, for the love of what's wrong? That idiot stapled the pages together right in the middle. This is why we took this damn stapler away in the first place. The file's unreadable. You're going to have to take it back and tell him to unstaple it. What can I do? Once you to unstaple papers. Sorry, I'm only authorized to staple and not unstapling. Try the Department of Records. They have an unstapler. Okay. Please unstaple this. Okay, I'm fully authorized unstapler, so that's no problem. Spoke too soon, did you? Well, it's just that I don't see the stapler remover anywhere. Oh, that's right. Department of Liquidations borrowed it. To open beer bottles. Do you have the Department of Records stapler remover? Sure do. That thing pops tops of beer bottles like you wouldn't believe. As long as it removes staples, I'll be happy. Imagine it does, but I'm afraid I'm not authorized for unstapling, so you have to take it back to records. Okay. Okay, I have it back. Great. Let me just have a look at those papers of yours. Just in the records put up his old tricks again, I see. These don't even need to be stapled. That's what the inter-department document transfer folder is for, after all. Alright, there you go. I was right about this. Okay. Alright, I'm back with the unstable login file. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, I can't see any problem with this. I'm frankly amazed. Let's get started on the paperwork for that logging permit. I'm no longer amazed. Last name. First name. Middle name. Let me check that against your identification card. Okay, that's fine. I just need to stamp this here and sign it here. And now you sign here. And here. And initial here. And here. And sign here. Good. Now you have to take this back to the mayor of Brightwood and have him sign it in this line here and initial over here. Are you kidding me? I don't know how to do that. Okay. With much luck, this might be the last thing we need to do to actually get this permit. There we go. Okay, we're almost there. Excuse me, Mayor, I have some papers you need to sign for the logging permit. Alright, ghost paper. This stuff is weird. Yeah. Think I need a ghost pencil for this. Loan him your pencil. Here, you can borrow mine. Sign down here and initial over here. After some fumbling with the ghost pencil, the Mayor eventually manages to sign and initial the form. Alright, Mayor, I'll be back soon with the permit. God willing. Good luck. I think he knows what's up. That's why he's not going there. Okay, do I have to do some crazy shit again? Pretty sure I do have to. Okay, I got a signature. Okay, I got the major signature on the logging permit form. Great, just sign this last line at the bottom where it says receipt. Something wrong? You cover your face with your hands. I want my pencil to the Mayor. Oh dear. Excuse me while I go kill everything. Can I go back and take it? I need to go to the Mayor and get it back. I thought I was intelligent enough to take it with me. Looks like I wasn't. Excuse me, Mayor. You still have my ghost pencil. I need that. Oh, terrible. Sorry. I think it's haunting my beard. Here you go. And back to Ghostwood. Horrible place. Ah, what the heck? A ranting, flailing man that's just burst out of the woods and is running straight for you. He's wearing a strange dome-shaped metal hat, which billows and wires and odd percussions that crackle intermittently while bright blue sparks. Well, he seems upset. Fight. Give up. Try to calm him down and examine the hat. Come on, buddy, cool it. I'm not gonna hurt you. Yet. The voice, it speaks. Yeah, that's me telling you to cool it. What is this thing on your head? These bulbs and coils look like a little bit like stuff my kid brother always messing with, only more complicated. A loud pop and bright blue flash blinds you momentarily, and when your vision recovers, the man is laying still with his eyes rolled up all the way into his head. Ah, poor guy. Poor human, such bad brains, too heavy. Pick up the helmet and stow it carefully in your bag. Okay, you get 1 more AP, but everything minus. This thing is useless. Maybe it's for a quest line. We're just gonna keep it. We keep everything. Must have a big bag this size with us to keep everything. I am back. Okay, I got the Mayor's signature. Great, just sign this last line. Alright, that's everything taken care of. Redwood's login permit is hereby approved. Finally, wonderful. Processing will take about 48 hours. What? Well, everything has to be filed, and the actual permit has to be printed, and so on. You can pick it up in 2 days. Do I have to sleep now? Can I sleep here? Gary, what do you say? Do I actually have to go to sleep? Gary reminds you to tell Baron Skeleton you would do something about those cultists. Oh! I need to go back to Reboot Hill. Thank you. Thanks for the reminder. Another suggestion? First, let's go back to Reboot Hill. Because he'll forget about that. Some stuff. Didn't know. Do I need to sleep now? So that real 2 days are passing? Or is that not what I'm supposed to do? I'm a little bit confused. Okay. Sure, well, I took care of them already. That's a lot of my mind, I'll tell you. Here you have this worry stone, I don't need it anymore. Okay. Dealt with that. But what do I do now? Do I really go to dirt water and sleep? Or do I just tell the mayor that he needs to wait? I think I need to go back to dirt water and actually sleep in my cabin. Like this. Go to sleep. You dream that you're having an argument with your mother inside a giant cactus, and then you eat a entire bag of sticks. You jolt awake in a panic. Okay, you wake up refreshed and restored, hungry and sober. Can I sleep again? Or just sleep all the way through? Okay, 2 days are over. Ah, come here, man. Sorry for not being with you for the last 2 days. I was kinda knocked out. Okay, back to Ghostwood, and if they don't have the permit by now, then we're gonna have to do that the next time, because I'm recording way over again, as I can see. Almost 2 hours now. Okay. Is it ready yet? Oh, look, yeah, here it is, and there you are. Don't have to sign anything to collect it? Nope, are you sure? No, madam, there it is. Finally. Okay, let's get that back to the mayor, and then we should be done for today. Whew. Okay, some trade. Some dressing. I won't say no, maybe I'm gonna make a salad. Okay, I have the logging permit, finally. Well, that is definitely going to improve the situation around here, thank you. I hope to never see another form again. The mayor looks pretty relaxed now that the camp only has one problem. What problem are you still having? Bad lumber deal. We're giving lumber to the railroad company for no meat at all, and that's bad. I am the problem. Well, I helped you, so it's not a bad deal at all. Well, no matter. The next time we're gonna get lumber, this is gonna help us continue. So today, basically, we are only helping the mayor all day long, but it's for the greater good, and we need that. And we also sidetracked a bit, so that is okay. So let me go back to the main menu. There we go. And also our necromancy is coming through. I wonder how many more books there are. I'm getting pretty necromancy. I wonder if it's bad if I really read all of them and how many more there are. But I'm just curious, and I like the spells best. The rest is kinda... some are useful, but most of them... not too much, are they? But, oh well. We'll just see how it goes. If we find all of them, it's good. If we don't... oh well. That's how it goes. Okay. Next week... I'm actually not quite sure. Maybe more South Park? Because we just started that? I think maybe. Let's see. Depending on my mood, as usual. So, thank you very much for watching today, everybody. And I'll see you all again next time. Bye-bye.